I wear a heavy armor coat made of interlocking rings, but I have no hands to swing a sword. I roll into a perfect steel-like ball when danger knocks on my door. What am I? An armadillo. Welcome back to Q-Zilla Facts. Today we are doing a mega brain marathon. We have 20 tricky riddles and 20 impossible macro images. And let's begin. Riddle 1. I have billions of eyes, but I live in complete darkness. I catch everything that falls from above, yet I have no hands. What am I? The deep ocean floor. Fact check. The abyssal plain covers over 50% of Earth's surface, and many of its creatures use bioluminescence, literally creating their own eyes of light in the pitch black. Riddle 2. Born in a cosmic furnace. I am older than the sun, but I can fit in the palm of your hand. If you touch me with a magnet, I will pull you closer. What am I? An iron meteorite.
Mind map explained!
Iron meteorites are the shattered remnants of the cores of ancient planets that formed 4.6 billion years ago, meaning you are holding the literal heart of a dead world. Riddle 3. I wear a golden crown, but I am no king. I have hundreds of sharp teeth, but I never bite. I spend my life underwater, anchored to a rock. What am I? A sea anemone. Fact check. Despite looking like a beautiful flower, the sea anemone is a predatory animal closely related to jellyfish, and its teeth are actually venomous, stinging tentacles. Riddle 4. I am a library that holds the blueprint of your entire life, yet I am invisible to the naked eye. I am shaped like a twisted ladder that never ends. What am I? DNA.
Mind map explained!
If you uncoiled all the DNA molecules in your body and placed them end to end, they would stretch from Earth to Pluto and back 6 times. Riddle 5. I can capture the entire world in a split second, but I cannot see. I store your memories forever without ever having a brain. What am I? A camera lens. Fact check. The first photographic lens was invented in 1840. Today's advanced lenses can manipulate light using elements thinner than a human hair to capture light traveling at 186,000 miles per second. Riddle 6. I was made by ancient rulers to defy time. I have a square base but pointing to the heavens. I stand guard in the desert where the wind sings of the dead. What am I? An Egyptian pyramid.
Mind map explained!
The Great Pyramid of Giza was the tallest man-made structure on Earth for over 3,800 years, constructed from 2.3 million stone blocks weighing up to 80 tons each. Riddle 7. I am a transparent shield worn by scientists to peer into the invisible world. I make monsters out of tiny microbes and giants out of dust. What am I? A microscope slide. Fact check. Glass slides allows electron microscopes to pass beams of electrons through specimens, magnifying them up to 10 million times to see individual atoms. Riddle 8. I sleep for thousands of years inside dark mountain vaults. When I wake up, I taste like ancient history, but I am sharper than any modern steel blade. What am I? Obsidian volcanic glass.
Mind map explained!
Obsidian fractures down to a single molecule edge, making it so sharp that some surgeons still use obsidian scalpels today for incredibly clean incisions. Riddle 9. I am a ghost ship that sails the cosmos. I have a long tail of ice and fire, but I only visit Earth once in a lifetime. What am I? Halley's Comet. Fact check. Halley's Comet takes about 75 years to orbit the Sun. Its next close approach to Earth will be in the year 2061, lighting up the night sky. Riddle 10. I have thousands of cells, but no honey. I can hear the heartbeat of the Earth through the soles of my feet, and I carry my water supply inside my legs. What am I? An elephant.
Mind map explained!
Elephants can detect low-frequency vibrations and seismic waves through special receptors in their feet, effectively hearing storms or herd movements from miles away. Riddle 11. I am a green factory that works without machinery. I capture the sunlight to bake my bread, and when I breathe out, I save your life. What am I? A leaf? Photosynthesis. Fact check. Plant leaves contain microscopic pores called stomata. Through these, they absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen, generating the very air we breathe. Riddle 12. I travel across the world sitting inside a tiny glass bulb. I speak through a glowing wire, and without me, the modern night would be pitch black. What am I? A tungsten filament.
Mind map explained!
Tungsten has the highest melting point of all discovered metals, 3,422 C, allowing it to glow white-hot inside light bulbs without melting into liquid. Riddle 13. I am an ancient musical instrument made of ivory or wood. I have no keys or strings, but if you blow through my heart, I will call the spirits of the deep forest. What am I? A didgeridoo. Fact check. Developed by Indigenous Australians over 1,000 years ago, traditional didgeridoos are made from eucalyptus tree branches naturally hollowed out by termites. Riddle 14. I am a metallic compass that points to the stars. I have a massive dish, but eat no food, and I listen to whispers from aliens that died billions of years ago. What am I? A radio telescope.
Mind map explained!
Radio telescopes don't take photos. They collect radio waves from deep space. They can detect cosmic background radiation left over from the Big Bang itself. Riddle 15. I wear a heavy armor coat made of interlocking rings, but I have no hands to swing a sword. I roll into a perfect steel-like ball when danger knocks on my door. What am I? An armadillo. Fact check. The outer shell of an armadillo is made of bony plates called osteoderms, which are actually part of its skin structure, protecting it even from the bites of predators. Riddle 16. I am an invisible architect. I can carve deep canyons through solid rock and tear down massive mountains. But if you try to hold me, I slip right through your fingers. What am I? Water erosion.
Mind map explained!
The Grand Canyon was carved entirely by the Colorado River over a period of roughly 5 to 6 million years, proving that patience and soft water can conquer hard rock. Riddle 17. I have thousands of tiny gears turning in perfect rhythm, but I require no electricity. I tell the story of the stars and tide, trapped inside a bronze box at the bottom of the sea. What am I? The Antikythera mechanism. Fact check. Discovered in a shipwreck in 1901, this ancient Greek device is considered the world's first analog computer, built over 2,000 years ago to predict astronomical positions. Riddle 18. I am a tiny crystal that can start a massive avalanche. I am perfectly symmetrical, yet no two of my siblings look exactly alike. What am I? An ice crystal snowflake.
Mind map explained!
Atmospheric conditions are so complex that each snowflake experiences a unique path to the ground, creating distinct geometric designs with 6 sides every single time. Riddle 19. I am a map of a tree's heartbeat. I grow wider every single year, but you can only count my age after I am dead. What am I? Tree rings. Fact check. Tree rings don't just show age. Wide rings indicate wet, rainy years, while narrow rings reveal severe droughts and ancient forest fires. Riddle 20. I am a dark shroud that falls from the sky, born from the belly of a burning mountain. I turn noon into midnight and can bury entire cities under a gray blanket. What am I? Volcanic ash.
Mind map explained!
Unlike softwood ash, volcanic ash is made of tiny, jagged particles of shattered rock and volcanic glass that can choke jet engines and permanently solidify in water. Now for round 2. Guess what? I'll show you an extreme close-up. You have 5 seconds to pick the right option. Look at this rough, splintery wooden cylinder. It looks like a giant tree trunk. Is it A, a tree trunk, B, a toothpick, or C, a wooden spoon? B, a toothpick.
Amazing facts!
Toothpicks have been used by humans for thousands of years. Early humans used twigs, and today they are mostly made from birch wood. These regular metallic ridges look like a massive industrial gear. Is it a car engine part, B, a bottle cap, or C, the edge of a coin? C, the edge of a coin.
Mind map explained!
Historically, ridges were added to the edges of coins so people couldn't secretly shave off valuable gold or silver from the sides. This pinkish, flexible surface is covered in tiny breathing holes. Is it A, a yoga mat, B, a Band-Aid, plaster, or C, pink leather? B, a Band-Aid.
Amazing facts!
The adhesive bandage was invented in 1920 by an employee whose wife frequently cut and burned her fingers while cooking. This bright red, frosty landscape has large black boulders stuck inside it. Is it A, a watermelon, B, red dragon fruit, or C, strawberry ice cream? A watermelon.
Mind map explained!
Watermelons are appropriately named because they are made of 92% water. They were originally cultivated in Africa thousands of years ago. These long, shiny silver prongs look like a metallic fence. Is it A, a garden rake, B, a metal comb, or C, a kitchen fork? A kitchen fork.
Amazing facts!
When forks were first introduced in Europe, they were considered a scandalous and overly luxurious tool. People preferred to eat with their hands. Look at this orange rubbery surface covered in thousands of tiny bumps. Is it A, an orange peel, B, a basketball, or C, a rubber bath mat? B, a basketball.
Mind map explained!
A standard basketball has roughly 35,000 tiny dots, called pebbles, to give players a much better grip on the ball. This deep red, velvety texture looks like an expensive royal carpet. Is it a red velvet cake, B, a rose petal, or C, a silk tie? B, a rose petal.
Amazing facts!
Rose petals aren't just beautiful, they are completely edible and have been used in teas, desserts, and perfumes for centuries. This shiny, crinkled metallic sheet looks like a mountain range on an alien planet. Is it A, aluminum foil, B, silver jewelry, or C, a broken mirror? Aluminum foil.
Mind map explained!
Foil has a shiny side and a dull side simply because of how the giant steel rollers press the sheets together during manufacturing. A layer of white, sugary paste sandwiched between two dark, crumbly crusts. Is it A, an Oreo cookie, B, a snow sandwich, or C, chocolate cake? An Oreo cookie.
Amazing facts!
Introduced over 100 years ago in 1912, the Oreo has since become the best-selling and most popular cookie in the entire world. These jagged, sharp brass mountains are designed to perfectly fit into a lock. Is it A, a handsaw, B, a house key, or C, a metal gear? B, a house key.
Mind map explained!
The specific ridges on a key push tiny spring-loaded pins inside the lock cylinder to the exact height needed to turn. This shiny, translucent, squishy material looks like colored glass. Is it a gummy bear, B, melted plastic, or C, Jell-O? A gummy bear.
Amazing facts!
The world's first gummy candies were invented in Germany in the 1920s, heavily inspired by trained dancing bears seen at street festivals. A white symbol printed on a smooth, slightly curved plastic square. Is it A, calculator button, B, a computer keyboard key, or C, a dice? B, a computer keyboard key.
Mind map explained!
The average person typing on a computer hits the keys thousands of times a day, making it one of the most touched objects in the world. These woven, colorful threads look like a thick climbing rope. Is it A, a winter scarf, B, a shoelace, or C, a jump rope? B, a shoelace.
Amazing facts!
The hard plastic or metal tip at the end of your shoelace that makes it easy to thread and keeps it from unraveling has a name, an aglet. A chaotic web of pure white, fluffy fibers. Is it A, a cloud, B, a cotton ball, or C, sheep's wool? B. A cotton ball.
Mind map explained!
Cotton fibers are completely natural and are incredibly absorbent. They can hold up to 27 times their own weight in water. This white, powdery, spongy block looks like a soft, snowy pillow. Is it A. A marshmallow, B. A mattress sponge, or C. Chalk dust? A marshmallow.
Amazing facts!
Originally, these fluffy treats weren't made of gelatin. They were made from the sticky sap of the real marshmallow plant root. A solid white disc with a deep canyon carved right down the middle. Is it A button, B, a medicine pill, or C, a mint candy? B, a medicine pill.
Mind map explained!
That groove down the middle is actually called a score, and it is designed so you can easily and perfectly snap the pill in half if needed. Thick, colorful dried paste smeared across a woven fabric. Is it a dried toothpaste, B, paint on a canvas, or C, melted crayons? B, paint on a canvas.
Amazing facts!
Depending on how thick it is applied, oil paint used by artists can actually take anywhere from a few months to decades to dry completely. A rough, brown strip covered in thousands of tiny abrasive dots. Is it A, sandpaper, B, a matchbox striker, or C, brown leather? B, a matchbox striker.
Mind map explained!
The striker strip contains a chemical called red phosphorus, which creates a tiny, controlled chemical explosion when a match head is rubbed against it. A stretched, smooth, tan-colored loop that looks like it is under tension. Is it a rubber band, B, a pasta noodle, or C, a leather belt? A rubber band?
Amazing facts!
Here is a cool life hack. Rubber bands will actually last much longer and stay stretchier if you store them inside the refrigerator. A rough, reddish-orange rectangular block with gray cement holding it together. Is it A, a brick wall, B, a terracotta pot, or C, dried mud? A brick wall.
Mind map explained!
Fired bricks are one of the oldest known building materials in human history, dating all the way back to 7000 BC in ancient cities. If you survived this challenge, hit that like button, subscribe to Q-Zilla Facts, and we'll see you in the next brain-busting episode.